As Kazakhstan charts its digital and technological future, another critical conversation is unfolding, this time about energy. By 2050, global energy demand will rise by almost a quarter, and oil and gas will still dominate. That forecast from OPEC sets the stage for Kazakhstan's own energy debate, and here is nuclear power and cleaner use of coal the country focuses on. At the Kazakh Energy Eurasian Forum in Astana, officials and experts gathered to discuss the country's path forward in meeting rising demand while balancing sustainability. Our reporter brings the details of this event.
I am here in Astana for Kazakhstan Energy Week 2025, where the city has become a meeting point for the global energy community. Over 1,200 delegates from 50 countries are exchanging ideas on the future of the energy, from sustainability and nuclear power to digital transformation and cooperation. This year, forum also makes 20 years of Kazakh Energy, underlining Kazakhstan's role as a driving force in the region's energy landscape. And that role comes with the big questions about the country's future energy mix. Kazakhstan produces about 90 million tons of oil annually, though only a fifth is refined domestically. Plans are in place to boost this figure to 40 million tons and to expand integrated fuels and petrochemical complexes. But beyond oil, the debate also extends to coal, still a major part of Kazakhstan energy balance, yet one facing pressure from environmental standards and global climate goals.
Right now, coal is available, but no financial institution in the world is willing to finance new coal plants because of the global push for decarbonization. Still, there are technologies that allow coal to be used in a relatively harmless way. If one day financing for such plants with new technologies becomes possible, why not? We would start building them at scale here.
Kazakhstan remains the largest oil producer in Central Asia and an important player on the global market. But today's discussions are centered on how the country will set the new priorities in its energy policy.
Well, Kazakhstan is the largest energy player in Central Asia and has always been kind of the key leader here. Always has been. So Kazakhstan has always sort of run ahead, been the example and so forth. That's been happening, and it has been quite successful in attracting, world-class operators here. Kazakhstan is, a major producer, major exporter, and in many ways, if you look around at Astana, you're seeing embodied energy in place. All these tall buildings, presidential palace, all this, in many ways, reflects what has been happening in the world of oil for Kazakhstan.
Another direction of development is nuclear power. Kazakhstan not only possesses the world's largest uranium reserves, but is also preparing to build its first nuclear power plant.
We make assessment for each the newcomer countries. For Kazakhstan, we close cooperate with your government agencies like Agency of Atomic Energy. You're already in the phase 2, so IAEA will continue work with you. For the site selection, for the feasibility, for the cooperation, especially for capacity building. Through our common efforts, Kazakhstan can be very successful for the development of nuclear power.
Ultimately, the discussions show that for Kazakhstan, energy policy is about much more than oil production or launching a nuclear plant. It is about striking the right balance between sustainable growth and energy security. The forum in Astana has become the very platform where different visions come together in search of a model for the future. Raya Slubek, New Time.